This week in football, we have had many crazy stories, so let's get right to it. First, let's dive into the stories of the Prem, where we start off with good old Man United, who are filled with news. We got Rashford's exit after he has been told by Ruben Amorim that he does not have a place in the team. Luckily though for Rashford, he is attracting interest from Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund, but things aren't going so straightforward for Harry Maguire, who is still not at an agreement with his contract. Lastly, on Man United, their coach Ruben Amorim is facing the wrath of Man United fans due to the terrible start to his tenure, which has been the worst start for a Man United boss since 1943. However, on the other side of Manchester, things are looking slightly better for Man City, who are currently on the best run of form they have been in for months. However, speculation lingers on their fate as their FFP case of 115 charges is approaching its verdict. Next is La Liga, where both Barca and Atletico Madrid have dropped points, opening the door for Athletic Club and Real Madrid to move up the table. Fury is also rampant in La Liga, as clubs such as Las Palmas, Sevilla, Atletico, and Athletic Club have all smacked the CSD for its allowance of Barca to register Dani Olmo and Pau Victor. Now for a quick look at AC Milan, who want to buy everyone, it seems, from Olmo to Kimmich to even Rashford. They look hungry as a tiger for reinforcements, as Napoli and Inter soar ahead of them. PSG, as usual, are looking for signings despite having one of the best squads in the world. Rumor has it that Kimmich and Yamal are on their radar, but the question lies ahead: is their oversigning of players the reason for their problems? Next up to close the top 5 leagues is Germany, where Bayern are crushing everyone else and are at the top. Wonder Team and defending champions Leverkusen are fumbling just like other dark horses of last season such as Girona and Bologna. Next up is controversies of the week, where apart from Javier Tebas there is much more to look at, such as the alleged robbery of India's World Cup qualifying hopes, where the referee and VAR did not disallow a goal for Qatar even though they had taken the ball a few inches out of play. This in turn led to India most likely not being able to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. And lastly, to end this topic of scandals, is the ongoing claim the referees are having an ego rush and not allowing simple dissent. This can clearly be seen in red cards and bans being given to Hansi Flick, Vini Jr. and Xerxes for minor offenses such as arguing over a decision and celebrating too much. Lastly, the Big Name Watch, where we talk about the big-named players and coaches, where we have got a massive load of news, starting with a new record for Ronaldo becoming the first player to score in 25 different years and Messi scoring his first goal of 2025. We now have quotes from Pep where he says, "I could not forgive myself if I left City," now showing that he is staying loyal to City despite the challenges they are facing. Lastly, it seems that Thomas Muller and Manuel Neuer will not renew with Bayern again. That's it for this week's edition of Crazy Stories of Football. Stay tuned, and we will have the next edition next Sunday.